We are live. We got some crazy hair. Oh my gosh, my hair. I give up. I give up. My hair is just what it is. Crazy. I'm going to turn my fan on. I didn't turn the fan on, Leo. You didn't remind me, Leo. Can't do a live without the fan on, Leo. There we go. That feels better. The fan means everything. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope everybody's having a great day. Wanted to come on and see you guys. Come join me. Today's Leo's birthday. So I guess today, if he goes crazy and he does all his barking, I can't yell at him today because it's his birthday and he can do what he wants. He can cry if he wants to, right, Leo? Leo! I'll have to post some pictures of him. We're opening up his. We're gonna let him go through his box. I didn't wrap his presents. Fortunately, I'm not that nice of a mom. I guess I didn't wrap them. They're all in a box. I'm gonna let him snoop through it. After we pick up the girls from school, they're so excited to do it. So he's been a good boy. I tried. I know I posted a picture, but I put a bandana on Leo, and it was the most funniest thing in the world. And I had to knot it like 17 times because I might have gotten it a little big, but I did not enough to where he couldn't rip it off. And I don't know, he didn't appreciate it very much, but he looked really cute. To me, that's all that matters. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. It's Thursday. And I hope everybody's having a great week. I'm excited. Yeah, we're going to do whatever you guys need. If anybody needs anything, I am here. I am ready to go. Oh my gosh. Today, the girls have 2 weeks left of school. Is anybody else's school ending soon? I'm just amazed. Just amazes me how fast school goes. And I did learn, too, that it doesn't... I got a notification. Let's see. When was it? I got a notification last night. I want to say it was at, like... Let's see if I can still find it. I got a notification that I went live at, like, 5 o'clock at night when I went live at, like, 1 p.m. I was just like, okay... I Miss Jen. So now I see, I think it was you, Miss Jen, who told me that you got a notification late or something. But, like, I literally got one. I don't know if it's going to let me, if it's going to show me. Nope, it's not. I don't think. But, yeah, I got a notification, like, really late that I went live, and I was like, I'm definitely not live right now. That was all I could say about that. I was like, Yeah, it was, I never got one yesterday, but I got it at like, it was either 5 or 6. It was late. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Wednesday. We didn't have anything on Wednesday. I think it was like at like 6 o'clock at night or something like that. It was kind of late, and I thought it was kind of funny. Well, I'm happy that you got a notification, Miss Jen. I got one too. Maybe it's the power of Leo's birthday. He's laying underneath the table with us. It is so hot outside. Oh my goodness. Leo wasn't very happy with me because I didn't let him go for a walk with us today, which made me feel bad because it is his birthday. But it was already so hot, and now it's 89 degrees. I just couldn't bring myself to. I didn't want to carry him home. It's 89 here. When I had to take the girls to school, it was already like It was already like high. It was already in the 80s. It's only gone up like 9 degrees since I dropped them off at school, but it was already 80. And, I have dark hair, so I know what the heat does to me. And with him, with his colors are dark. So I'm just like, I can't torture him on his birthday, even though he was mad he didn't get to go. Hi, Miss Shirda. How are you, love? So he wasn't very happy with me. I did tell him when it cools down a little bit that we'll go for one, because I feel bad because it was his birthday and I didn't take him. But it was really hot. It's only 55 there. It's like 90 degrees here. And it's very sunny. The sun is up. The sun is hot. Yesterday, Isabel came home and she was totally sunburned. So I lathered them up with some sunscreen before we walked to school. And it's funny because they look it made them like 2 shades lighter. It was like, make sure you tell your teacher that's sunscreen. I've never seen sunscreen do that to them, unless that's how much color they've already gotten. Who knows? Thank you, Miss Shirda. He's been enjoying all his birthday love. He got a lot from his sisters. He got lucky that his birthday landed on a Thursday, since the girl has late start on Thursday, so they got to spend some extra time with him this morning. So they enjoyed that. Yes, you may ask, as long as you share publicly, you can ask a yes or no question. Oh, it's still early for you. It's almost 1:15 here. Yes, you can ask a yes or no question if you share publicly somewhere. And if anybody needs a tarot reading, it is $15. If you need a mediumship, it is $20. I'm gonna message somebody really fast. Somebody asked me if I was going live today. I just want to let her know that I am, because I know the notifications have suck. Then there. Just wanted to message her really fast, just in case. Because I know how mine is. Let's see. Let's see. What indicates a yes today? Miss Posey. What indicates a no today? Okay. Sherida wants to know if Dee will respond to her message this week. Posey is saying no, Miss Sherida. Well, that is an interesting YouTube name. Welcome. We are doing $15 tarot card readings, and we are doing $20 mediumship readings. You get one free yes or no question from Posey the Pendulum if you share publicly, if you share the live. But paid readings come first, so they get prioritized for donating. And I am live until 3 p.m. Central Time. You are welcome to share it. Sorry, my love. Miss Crystal, let me know when you are here, my love, because you are first up. Hi, my love. How are you? Have you been having to go in work, or do you just have more work to do at home? Or are they just giving you more stuff to do? If you shared the live and you shared publicly, then you can ask a question, my dear. More at home. Okay. I don't know why he's so excited and ran off. Okay, let's see. He just kind of ran off, and I know nobody's coming home soon. So it's only 1:15. Okay, let's see. What does career have from Krista? I wasn't ready for it to run off. And if you guys check, you know how you can like do like the storyline on Facebook. I put a special, an extra special. If you've noticed, guys, I put a lot of specials up either every day or once a week, and then I have a monthly special. I always try to do stuff to allow you guys to get the readings that you need and giving you guys some discounts here and there. So if you saw it, then you can screenshot that, message me, and we can book you up. That special is, there's a birthday, what are those called? There's a goodie bag special for Leo, and the stories for my page, not my personal Facebook, but for the page. Leo's coming back to lay down under the table. Let's see. Okay, Miss Krista. I love you, but I don't think this is gonna get any easier. None of these cards are showing anything easier when it comes to work. But I do love this one card. The fourth card is showing that with all of this, it's gonna make you see. It's gonna make you see your worth. I'm just gonna throw that out there because we have the Magician card that is starting first with us, and this is showing to me when I see this. It's showing that I'm hearing like with all that you give and all that you're doing, I don't feel like they're just like I know you said they're throwing it at you, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like they're not using the potential that you have. They're not giving you, I want to say praise, but I also want to say promotion. Like, I feel like there's more that they could be doing for you so you could use your talents and being able to manifest things for the company or manifest the way you do, like just being able in the business. But they're showing me that, they see you as a resource and they're using you, but I feel like it's kind of making you, I don't want to say feel dry, but I feel like it's making us not see the appreciation. We're not feeling appreciated. So we're just wondering, when is this chapter going to end? That I feel drained. This chapter needs to go away. And it's making you feel stuck. Like, I see this Seven of Cups as, do I have anywhere else to go? I don't want to go anywhere else, but is something, I don't feel like it's going to change. Like, to me, these cards are showing me that this is the way that it might be for a while. Like, this is you feeling blocked by, just like, do I make a change? Do I make a move? Do I go somewhere new? But you don't want to make the wrong one. And that there's just this overwhelmingness. And they're like, you need to trust your instincts. We need to trust ourselves. We need to harness our light. So they want you at some point, if it's today, well, yeah, sometime today, just whenever you can, they want you to kind of just do what they're doing, like reflect with yourself and make some. I'm hearing we just need visions, that we need to get away from the chaos when it comes to work life, family life, just people, that we need to hermit to ourselves, like the hermit card says, that it's time for us to make some decisions, because it's giving you more anxiety than, I think this is where some of your anxiety, I know you work from home, but I feel like this is where some of our anxiety and all that is coming from as well, love, because it's making me feel like with this anxiety and worrying if I'm going to get it all done, having all that pressure, I feel like it's not helping you. Because what I'm seeing with this too is I feel like some of the shadow work and some of the stuff, not shadow work, some of the stuff that is piling up on you is outweighing the good. If that makes sense. Like I feel like you can't balance right now, but I'm hearing that, I don't know if you talk to any of your coworkers, but I'm hearing a lot of people I feel like it's short staffed, because I feel like people are jumping ship. Do you know if people have been quitting? Because I'm hearing people are jumping ship. Oh, there's cards flipped that I don't know about. A lot of jumping ship. Yeah, that's what I heard. Because that's why I don't feel like things are going to get any lighter for you. I feel like how is your training going for like the for your sessions that you're doing? Are you almost complete with that? I feel like they're pushing you out. My mom only texts me when I'm live. Oh, hold on. Let me answer my mother. Okay. Isabel's recital's coming up. My mom's like, the tickets are going on sale. Where should I buy tickets? Because she wanted to know where Isabel's placement was, because she wanted to try and get the best seats. No, I haven't purchased the training yet since spendy. Okay. I feel like this is why it's pushing you, Miss Krista. I understand. Is there? And I feel like maybe they want you to try doing some of this on your own. I know work is kind of killing you right now, but this must be the balance as well that they want you to take. Is that we need to find something to escape with. This is because as I connect with you, I feel this connection, like how I felt when I was babysitting. And when I was babysitting, I worked, I had kids anytime between 6:30 and 7, and then I had them till like 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and I got burnt out at the end, and they pushed me to do this. And I feel like this is exactly what is happening. Miss Bernice, hi, my love. I feel like this is what's happening. Like they're burnt. Like I feel like Spirit's like she hasn't made the chance. She hasn't picked herself yet, so we're gonna force her and kick her out. Just like, sorry, Leo, just like they did to me. I'm not used to him being underneath. Because look they want you to take this new adventure. They want you to let go of work because it is burning you out. I didn't even look at the cards. Look at this. They want you to let go. Let go and trust the universe. Start, and you know what? Start just doing it little at a time. However you plan on doing it. Even, putting yourself out there. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what it was called. My brain didn't put that in. I would say find a job, but I wouldn't find. I feel like this is going to be your main job, but I do feel like you need to find another job so you can walk away. I hate when it mirrors and it flips it. I don't know which way it goes. You need to be able to walk away from this so you can start looking to your future, because you need to release the anxiety, and you're not being seen. I say Spirit says it's time to find another job. Right away I'm hearing we need to let go of it. We need to find a new adventure, because all it's doing is burning you out. It's giving you anxiety. It's not making you feel loved. It's not making you stand in the spotlight and get the success that you deserve. We need to know that we did all that we can do, and now it's time for us to walk forward. I would start looking, because I don't feel... It is scary, my love, and I know it's scary. I really do understand how scary it is to leave something that you're so used to. Like, I grew up in childcare. My mom was a director of a childcare center, so I've been in childcare since I was since I was 2. And my mom was a center director. I grew up with some of that, and then I went to early childhood. I did that, and I started working in daycare when I was 18. I stopped when I had Lily when I was 26. And then I nannied, and then I babysat. So for me, from going to kids and having paychecks to this, I was so petrified. But then things happened, and it made me do this, and I'm so happy and thankful for it. Like, I had that fear. We can't let that, and what I've learned too with that lesson is we can't let that fear hold us back. And the thing that's really, I know it can be hard, but we have to remember that we have to make today what we need it to be so we can get there tomorrow. So today, I would start looking, because I feel like it's just going to pile more on top of you, Krista. I feel like the ones that they're piling up now, I feel like, I'm hearing by the end of the month, like 2 or 3 more might jump ship. And the end of the month is 2 weeks away. 2.5 weeks away. I don't feel like this. I feel like more are going to jump ship. And I don't, because they don't want to do all of this. Hi, Michelle. How are you, dear? Welcome, Alana. Yeah, and I feel like, the ones that they're putting all this pressure on, I feel like more will leave, and they don't want this. They're saying that you don't need any more of other people's stuff thrown at you. I would spend some time looking, Krista, for either something like what you do, or I would look for something that at least pays for you to be able to adventure out. I'm doing good, dear. I'm happy to see you. Where are we in? We're in May. I never know what month we're in when I'm doing reading, so I always have to look at the bottom of my computer to remind me what month we're in, because sometimes they take me to, I feel like I travel astral plane to different months, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what we're in. We're in May. Okay, I'm hearing that we need to. They want you to take these 2 weeks, and they want you to find something, because they're saying that you're going to have to switch soon. They're giving you till August, but they're saying there's no way that you'll make it till August in this at where you're at, love. Because that as much work and anxiety and everything that they're putting you through, it's gonna make you throw in the towel at some point. So they're saying that you need to find your way out. Spirit is telling you to look now because they're saying that by August, that I feel like by August they want you comfortable at somewhere new so you can start really focusing on what you truly want to do. Because I already have it pinned. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So we need to get out of what we're doing and being able to find something where we can have both worlds. They want you to start looking now. Because they're showing me like those finance arrow things. Like I see it on my wall and it's going down. So they're saying that it's that wherever you're at, I feel like it's going to get worse and I don't feel like you need that. They're saying you have enough on your plate. Let's make one thing more friendlier and easier. Are your bosses having more of an attitude? Do you have to talk to them at all? Because I feel like they're on edge and that they're not. I don't know if it's now or if it's coming, but I feel like they're not being very nice. I don't want to step on the dog. Michelle, I will do you next. You guys can always tell me if you guys donate. They are, but I feel like I don't, but I understand it's because of the stress, but you don't deserve that love. Doesn't matter who they are. They don't deserve to do that to you. Because that doesn't make your work life any better. Right? I'm sorry, my love. I want you to be somewhere peaceful because I want you to be able to have something that you can do, and so you can start blending in the things that you want to do. You need to lessen the load because if we don't lessen the load, then this is going to keep getting pushed behind. And I know this is not what you want pushed behind. This is a time for you to put yourself first, okay, love? You're very welcome. I love you, dear. Start shopping is what I heard, whatever that means. Okay, Michelle, it is your turn, my dear. Is there anything that you want guidance on or whatever spirit wants to tell you? I love you too. I don't know why, but they said start shopping. It makes me feel like they want you to find the best place too. See what people are offering, see what they want, and find the one that fits your needs best. It's like an auction. I feel like we're shopping, but it's like an auction shop. And it's only going to go to the best person. Okay. I always like to ask because we know Spirit will tell us what we need to know, not what we want to know. So I try to gear it towards something that you want guidance on, and they'll tell you what you need to know about that. Okay, let's see. Michelle. Cards know what they want for you. Okay, let's see what we're starting off with. What we're starting off with, my dear. Oh, I love this. Are you having more? I'm feeling this. I feel like you're standing with this relationship, and I'm seeing this door open, and I'm seeing you on whatever. What is that? What's it called? Not the door frame. Whatever it's called. I know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of what it's called. But I'm seeing you standing there, ready to cross out the door. Like I feel like you're at your last straw, Miss Michelle, because all of these cards are showing me that, you know, I'm just gonna go this and then I'm gonna go through them. But what they're showing me is that you're seeing things and you're taking that intuition in and you're taking certain things in and understanding things differently. Like all the stuff that you have been through, they're showing me that I feel like you've already paused, that you've already been through reflecting, but now you're trying to decide, what do I want to do with my roots? Where do I want to pull my roots out of where we are now and go plant it somewhere else? Plant it somewhere else so you can grow, so you can blossom, so you can have um a better life. And there, like, I see this bubble. I know you can't, I know I'm seeing it, but I see this bubble being wrapped around him. And they want you to know that with this bubble is that everything you are doing it the right way. Hi, Miss Stacy. And you know what? That's his fault, Miss Michelle. And that's something that he has to learn on his own. Because they're showing me that we're already reflected a lot. You already know the truth. You've already seen this. And honestly, it's not, and it's hard. It's hard when we're in certain relationships and we try so hard to show our significant other, I like show, like, you can put all of the evidence or everything in front, but just because you see it this way, he may still be down here. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not connecting it, because all of these cards are showing me, and there's another bubble, is that you need to listen to your intuition, just like your intuition is strong. And we need to set our boundaries. They want you to set your limit, and the people who come in, only allow the people who are going to be there. I feel like we're kind of already made up our mind and we may just need a boost, because they're telling me that it's, if he hasn't changed and he's not planning on changing, making things better, speaking his truth, saying what he needs to, it's time for you to fly free, my dear. And I know that's hard and I know it's scary, but they're showing me that I feel like these cards are saying that you've even shifted up into a higher timeline because of this reflection, that you have been on Team Michelle, that you've been focusing on you, and that you're not allowing just anybody in your life, that you're ready to set free and continue to be your true self. Claims there's nothing physical. Is he saying that from now, or is he saying that from the past? Because I feel like we've learned so much and we're continuing to move forward. I don't know. I see these flags and I saw this card. I feel like there's still some red flags that you're still seeing. Does he talk about, has he like opened up to you yet, Miss Michelle, about any of that? Because I feel like, what they're like, what I'm seeing, and like I feel when I connect with you is that, I wanted this to work out. I wanted this to be able to go in a different direction. But I don't feel like your intuition and your inner child is seeing a change, and you're looking over things and being like, what, is this the time that I move on? A part of me feels like you're ready to move on. I feel like a part of you has already decided that things are going to have to change and that there's going to have to be a shift. I just feel like you're over you're over all of it. He has, but always says he didn't willingly participate. Just because, I don't know. Even if he didn't make the moves and one thing led to another and things happened, he was there, he was willing. I don't know. I don't know. That's a hard spot. I don't know. Depending on what he's saying. If he's saying nothing, she attempted a few times. But I don't know. I wonder why didn't he take any steps on putting a restraining order or calling the cops or doing something that would, also show to you that this is not something that he wanted. Did he do anything that that really made you feel that way? Because I feel like all he's done is trying to cover things up. How is he treating you, Michelle? They told me to ask. How is he with you? I don't know. I just feel like if he really didn't participate and he really didn't want, and if he really felt uncomfortable with her, he would have done something to make it known. And I don't feel like he did. Yeah, because even these are showing that, I feel like we're losing faith, we're losing hope, because our intuition, our spirits, our guides, our emotions, everything is showing us that it's time to move on. It's time to be Team Michelle. It's time to expand somewhere else, release the emotion, release the stress and the heartache, and allow this hit, which I wish, no matter, all lessons are hard. And this card also talks about, I know one of the meanings of this card in reverse, I believe, is that life can become stale, or it's like things have been going on for so long that we're waiting for a change. We're waiting for something to come in, but we're scared of the unknown. We don't want to make a situation worse as well. Like, I don't like avoiding the divorce and stuff like that. That's what I say, but he claims he was afraid. Even if he was afraid of her, I don't see why he wouldn't do something to protect himself. You know. Hi, Pearls. I know I don't know how big she is. I don't know what that is, but I just feel like if somebody is doing something that much and it really bothers you, that especially if if it's going to affect your relationship and affect how somebody feels about you, if you don't do something about it, then it's not going to help. Is she still trying to reach out, or is she still around, Miss Michelle? I'm hearing there's still some secrets that haven't been revealed yet. What do these fish mean? Let me see. I want to see. Oh, I love it. Okay. So I'm going to read this to you because I'm going to read you a few things. Okay. So I was really pulled, which I really don't. I never do. I read everything to that fish. Where's the other one? Oh, right here. And this fish right here. Okay. Fish represent the unconscious of higher self, feeling, and motives. It's also a metaphor for deeper awareness and the intelligence and thought process. Since water brings life, all the creatures living beneath its surface will symbolize fertility, birth, and rebirth. Rebirth. Water. Water bringing to life. Living beneath the surface. Check that. Look at that. See how awesome Spirit is? I like doing that too sometimes because, I always set the intentions that it was for you. And look at that. Those fishes are showing you that it's time for you to rebirth for yourself and to expand, to get what did it say? It said the water. Water brings life. So this is you coming through those emotions and coming through that to see that the life we're doing is that we've been living. I don't want to say, we've been living this way, and now it's time to rise up. Does that make sense? Because I also feel like it's coming and saying, like taking a new course. I feel like if there's anything going on with your health as well, I know is what I'm hearing that could help with that, clearing out those emotions. Thank you, Miss Tina. Leo, Tina said happy birthday. He says thank you. I don't think so, Michelle. I really don't. I do feel a part of him, since he got busted or since something, but I feel like, part of him, I don't feel like he thinks he could ever fix it, or he knows he can't change it. So it is what it is. I feel like he kind of just wants you to deal with it, and that's not fair. Maybe that's... I'm hearing that you can get closure if you decide to walk away. I feel like, but you have free will. You guys know I'll repeat this as much as I can, because at the end of the day, you will do whatever you feel is best for you. Maybe in 6 months, you'll decide to walk away. It will happen at some point. But I think you'll get a different type of closure if you walk away. But if you guys stay together, I don't know if you're going to hear what you want to hear. I don't think you're her first, Miss Michelle. Because what she reminds me of, I know this is going to sound really bad, so I apologize. But this is what I see when I connect with that. And I know this is a really weird movie to connect to. I don't even know if you've ever seen it. I don't know what it's called. But I remember they made this really weird, it was kind of, I don't know why I watched it. It was a really disgusting movie. But they made this movie, and I think it was supposed to be based off of that football movie. Oh God, I know what the football movie is. What's the football movie? Hold on. What is it? I feel like I should know this, and I feel like I'm being really dumb. The Blind Side. Like that, there's some movie that they kind of did like The Blind Side, where this woman had a marriage that wasn't working, and like because it just wasn't where she thought she'd be in life. And then she found this poor girl who was doing what she was doing for money. She brought her in because she thought if she could show her a better life, that maybe she wouldn't want to be on the streets anymore, doing stuff with her body or whatever. And her bringing that person ended up ruining somebody else's marriage. And at the end of the day, like, I just, I feel like, I don't remember where I was going. I feel that's who she is. Like, she has her mindset. She already has she already knows how she does things. She already has it planned. She reminds me of that girl that was brought in and that this woman was trying to change. Like, I feel like you saying something to her, it's not going to do anything. Thank you, Miss Tina. I should have known it. I've only watched it 17 million times. But when I have Spirit in my head, sometimes I can't remember stuff that I already know. Does that make sense, Miss Michelle? I don't know what that movie's called. It was not the greatest movie. I have no idea why I watched it. Because I thought maybe it would have the ending like The Blind Side, probably, because I like happy endings. But I just feel like she has I don't remember what it's called. But she is that girl who's used to this way. She was born like she was. It's just, I feel like she is stuck in old programs that she saw growing up and that she's just never going to change. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. I can't even begin to decide what movie that is. But I don't feel like she'll ever change, and saying something wouldn't do anything. Just like in that movie when she ended up ruining their best friend's marriage. then the woman that brought her in confronted her about everything. She was like, I brought you here to try to help you to have a better life. She's like, but I didn't want, she goes, I'm fine with my life. And then she left. That fits perfectly. That kind of goes with what she is. That's why I don't want you to waste your time either. Why did he do it? I feel like she either did something or she said something just kind of sparked his curiosity, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it was just the getting another woman's attention, or I feel like it was the attention, and she did something that made him just do what he did. Have you seen her before, Michelle? Because I feel like she is she is very high she has very high confidence, high self-esteem. I feel like, I don't think anything would really I don't know if the hardest thing in the world would even knock her down. Because I don't feel like this is the first time she's done stuff like this. I feel like she likes the male attention. Thank you, Miss Tina. So, Miss Tina, what I learned from a group that I'm just going to throw out there: be careful with this new app with the pictures where they create it. Somebody posted in a softball group, because people were posting it, that if you scroll down, that it's not free, that they'll charge your iTunes account. So I would, if you have an iTunes account, I would remove it now before they take money, because it also says if you scroll down. Luckily, I don't have an iTunes account, so it can't charge me for when I went and looked at it. It says no refunds. So if anybody has that and you have an iTunes account, they will charge you, I guess. And it says it in the print. It's just none of us looked at it. Good. I just wanted to help. Because I read that, I was like, well, I don't have an iTunes account, so I'm okay. And it says that they don't do refunds. So they were trying to scam everybody just to get some money anyways, I think. I'm sorry, Michelle. I like to try to always give the best messages, or try to give you guys, I give you guys what you need, what Spirit wants you to know. And I feel like you're already out the door. I feel like you've given all the time that you could for him to do what he needed to do to be able to fix this. And I don't feel like he's put in the effort as much as you have. I'm hearing either this September or next fall, depending on when you decide to do things that you have. I feel like if you leave by September, that at some point next fall, a year from there, I feel like you might be able to find somebody who's going to treat you a lot better, Miss Michelle. Because I don't feel like you leaving that your vibration will lower. I feel like if anything, your vibration is going to skyrocket, because you won't be around that negativity anymore. I feel like it's just going to be some time for you to get back on your feet, to get used to the new lifestyle, and just being able to decide, okay, this is what I want in a partner, and being able to manifest that, and then Spirit will bring it to you. But again, it is up to you, my love. They probably did. But I will say, in the softball group, people were doing, because I'm in a catcher's mom group, because Lily plays catcher. It did look really cool with the catchers, like with their with the mask and everything. And I was going through it to see how cool the pictures would be. And then somebody posted that, and I went and looked it up on my own phone, and I saw it does say that. Good. They send you big hugs, Miss Michelle. I really don't feel like if you decide to walk, when you decide to walk away, I don't feel like your vibration will lower. I feel like if anything, once you get out and once you're away from that, I just feel like you'll go up. Because I feel like you've already released a lot of that. I just wanted to throw that warning out since I saw your Facebook. So if anybody else was checking it out, who's watching, I would go check your accounts. You're very welcome, love. So I saw that and I was like, thank God I don't have an iTunes account. Even if I did, it wouldn't work because none of my cards. I had to get a new card because I'm one of those awesome people who fall for Facebook scams all the time. It makes me sad. I should know better. But it's always things that I like. I haven't learned that. Hopefully I've learned that lesson by now. I don't want to go through it again. You're welcome, dear. Would anybody else? I have an hour left, so I can do one or two more people if anybody else is thinking about getting a reading. I'll give it a few minutes to see if anybody else would like a reading. And I did advertise everywhere that if anybody ever needs anything done, if you have your own business, if you have something where you need a design logo or you want somebody to sketch your picture and make yourself look amazing. If you look on my page, Miss Zana is an amazing artist. She's been making a children's book. She's been working on so many different things. All I asked her, because she knew it was for my business, so she knew cards and like the mediumship, the little spirit by my head. I asked her to include my girls and my fur babies because they're really important for me. I wanted them included because they help me, and that's, my husband isn't a firm believer. He is. I think he is now, but he's not quite there yet. So, but they help me and they like doing this stuff. So I wanted something that shows who I am and what I do. So you can give her some ideas. She sketched it first. Let's see if I can show you guys. She's amazing. I was so excited because she sketched it first by hand and then she transfers it to her computer and does the work from there. Let me see. I gotta go through all these lovely softball pictures. See, this is what it started out as. This is her sketching with a piece of paper. So that's what she started off with. She's amazing. Of course I have time for you. Of course. I have a whole hour. We're good. Sometimes it's a little slow. How have you been, Miss Bernice? I've missed you. Do you want whatever spirit wants to tell you, or is there something you want to read on, my love? Ooh, that's exciting. Whose baby shower is it? I get to go to a baby shower on the 21st that I'm very excited about. She's like my second cousin or whatever, but she's one of my favorites. And they got married last year, I believe it was. She's pregnant with twins. It was funny, like when my mom told me she was pregnant, I'm like, oh, she's going to have a girl and a boy. I told her that. And when she found out, because my mom is best friends with her cousin, she texted me. She was like, oh my gosh, you're right. I was like, I know I'm right. I knew it because I saw it, like I'm so excited for her. I know she's been wanting this for so long, so I'm excited. So your daughter, well, that's even more exciting. Did you pick out your name yet? I like that one commercial. I don't remember what the commercial's for. Is it a jewelry commercial? Where I don't know, I think it was insurance. I don't know. Where like she goes shopping to pick out her grandma name. That always makes me laugh. It makes me laugh because my mom wanted to be a Grammy. That's what she wanted to be. But Lily couldn't say it, so Lily would call her Mimi. So she's been like Lily's named everybody. So funny. Have you picked out your grandma name, Miss Bernice? Oh, I think I knew that. Bernice, what do we have from Miss Bernice? Hold on. I'm here and I gotta shake these out. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you, my love? Happy Thursday. What do we have from Miss Bernice? Thank you, Leo. Oh, you're Nana. I love it. Yes, I did. I was so excited for her. I think I even told my mom. I don't even remember. Like she told me Holly was pregnant, and I was like, "Oh, she's having twins." She was like, "I don't know," because because she is old. She's not old, but she's on the older side, and I could and I knew she had to. I knew she would want at least two. Oh, that's exciting, Miss Bernice. No wonder why there's so much excitement over this. I probably knew that too, but Miss Bernice, is there something that's making you feel not comfortable in your own skin, or is there something going on that's not making you feel comfortable? Like, or making you not feel as important, or making you feel like, you're not a key player or something like that? Like, I just kind of get like this weird feeling. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. And I guess feeling uncomfortable. Like, I just feel like there's something that I don't know if we're questioning or just making us feel a certain way. But I kind of like the card that it's next to. Because I kind of feel like there's something making us uncomfortable, like we're not a key player, and that we're trying. It could be is something at work not making you feel comfortable, or making you just kind of, I don't know, I just feel like I don't like not wanting to be there or not being seen maybe the way that you should. I know I don't read this card the right way, but this is just what I feel from it. Like, I just feel like our world is kind of turned upside down, that we're used to being in charge. I'm having to move my schedule around the other two girls. Okay. So is this because, okay, so that makes sense. Because I just feel like, and that could kind of go with this because, we're used to having, being there at a certain time. You know what I mean? Because I know this card reverse can mean a desire for control, but I don't feel like you have a desire for control, but like you moving what you're comfortable with around may just be weird. I don't know. Said exactly. So somehow that makes sense, even though I don't know how. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it. But I like the cards after, like, even though it may be making you feel uncomfortable, I feel like it's opening something up for you, because it's kind of weird that these two cards are next to each other, because I feel like what this card is saying They have other jobs and I don't, so I'm the flexible one. Okay, so since you're doing that change, I feel like you doing that is what's the word? I want to say like it's spreading joy or something. Let's see, what's the word? I don't know. I just feel like you doing this is, are you also being able, I feel like it's going to open things up for you as well. Like, I don't, but let's see, how do I could feel it all and I could see it. Sometimes I just don't know how to word it. So I feel like even though it's changed your routine and you know, and it's not making, and it's not the way it is, but I feel like it's opening things up for you to explore more. Is this like giving you more time to do something else during that time period? Because I feel like there's something that you've been wanting to do or that you want to do. It could be just be, you know, getting things started with the baby shower, because they're showing me this intuition that you're connecting to. And I feel it like within your heart, and that you're being able to be independent, because there's some things that we may not have been able to deal with right now because of work. Or I just feel like it's making room for something. Does that make sense, Miss Bernice? I feel like there's a lot in these. I feel like there's a lot of different things in these 5 cards. I feel like, you know, the change in routine, the change with that, but it's opening things up, and not only opening up for you, for other people. And I feel like this thing with your heart is that it's giving you this ability to be in tune with what you want to do, to connect with the people that you want to be with, and it's making you see things. It's making you see your power. It's making you, I like that you got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords next to each other, because I also feel like, have these people really been thankful and been filling your cup back up as well? Because it makes there's things that you can communicate with now, and it makes me feel like planning. And then it also makes you seeing the truth. It's making you see. Both of these talk about being a good communicator, being independent, listening, you know. This one's about listening to your intuition. This is the one seeing the truth and seeing things and being able to make the move. Because I feel like that there's some things that we haven't been able to balance in a while, that there's some things that I feel like have been being put off, is the way I'm going to say it. And they're saying this is the time for you to balance things out. Because I only feel like this Justice card is coming in reverse, because I feel like things aren't balanced, that other things have been taking your attention, and that there's other things that need your attention, if that makes sense. That there's, I don't know. Because I also feel like there might be some, with all this changes, that there's other opportunities that might be popping up. I have more days off in between. And you know what? You need the days off in between. You deserve the days off. Ooh, I like it. Still believe it's coming, whether you want it or not. Don't yell at me. I didn't pull it out. Spirit did. Ooh. I love all these cards. Have you been talking to your higher self, Miss Bernice? Have you been talking out loud in general? Because when I love these 2 cards for you. I love them. I love them. I love them. I see so much healing going on within you, like that you've been doing. I'm hearing that we're putting the work in us. Like, this card makes me feel like we're releasing, that we're talking to our higher self. We're talking to ourselves, pushing things out, releasing emotions, just releasing things that aren't serving us, that we're putting out to the universe what we want. And I feel like this is also part of, I feel like it's kind of connected with like the work shift that you have, because it makes me feel like, we're able to birth new things. You know what I mean? And this does also mean nurturing your mind, body, and soul as well. So this is showing me as we're releasing and telling spirit, telling ourselves what we want, we're making room for that positive. We're releasing things. You're doing shadow work. Perfect. So that makes sense, because this is showing me that you're releasing the emotions, the shadow, the things that don't serve you. You're telling it, I got it, I learned it, whatever, and you're ready to move on. You're asking spirit for help and guidance, and they want you to continue to work on your shadow work by releasing those old programs, old ways of doing things. And I feel like you are, and this is why it's still lit, is because you're allowing change to come in. I'm releasing a lot and speaking to myself. Good girl. Good. And you're seeing the benefits, because not only does this mean, relationship, but this is talking about, a better connection with you too. Are you feeling, even though I know the first thing I said, are you not feeling comfortable within your skin? But I feel like that was something else. But this is showing me that you're making a better connection consciously with yourself too, that you're bringing stuff together, which I do feel is leading you on the way to being able to find more connections that you can connect to when it comes to love and when it comes to stuff like that. Does that make sense? Because for me, this is all about, is that right one? Synchronicity. Like, things are coming together, that you're navigating through the emotions, you're navigating through the shadow work, and I feel like you're going to land in a lap of somebody that you're going to be able to connect to as well. I feel like once you get all of the shadow work out and you really feel like, I feel like you'll even see a change. Like, some people, when they change timelines or when they move up timelines, the colors of things change. They hear things differently and they just feel differently. And I feel like once you feel like kind of like a balloon pop and things are kind of different, I feel like that's when everything will start going in play. Thank you, Leo. I love you too, baby. I don't know why he's looking at me. I haven't done anything. I'm just sitting here and he's giving me kisses. All this talking and releasing, my dear, is leading you in the direction that you want to go in, too. Is leading you into being able to find a relation, finding somebody to spend time with, and being able to open your heart and being able to, just connect. I'm hearing like all this, like the shifts with work, even though, so I don't know if more shifts are coming and if there's anything else that's just kind of like, I feel like it's just not, I don't feel like it's not comfortable, but I feel like it's just out of routine, I guess is a better way of saying it. Like, your routine is going to be different. Things that you normally are used to doing, you're doing it differently now. But I feel like all these shifts and changes are coming because of what you're doing, because you're enlightening yourself and you've awakened so much that doors are going to be opening up for you to make you see the things that you can do. They just want you to keep empowering yourself, keep talking, speaking things out. I still do that, especially when those lower vibrational things come in and they say things, and I have these weird thoughts in my head. I'm like, no. Like, my husband thinks I'm crazy, which is fine. But like, I'll be like, no. Like, I'll randomly say no, and he'll look at me. I'm like, that wasn't for you. He's like, okay, and he walks away. I'm just like, I say no because I hear things, and I'm like, no, we're not letting negativity in. I feel like there's a lot of shifts, and they're seeing how much you're ready for a new change, my dear. I feel like it's opening up space for you to be able to get the shower going and getting things situated as well. I'm so excited for you, Miss Bernice. You're on like the horizon of breaking into a new life. You are definitely going in the right direction. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. I love it. If anybody else wants a reading, let me know if you're going to donate. I have the ability to do one more person before I have to go pick up my children from school. And then we're going to celebrate Mr. Leo's birthday some more. He gets to see all of his presents that are, well, actually, he knows where all his presents are. He's been like sitting, he saw me hide them all from him. And I think he knew they were for him because he'll go over there and he'll look at the box like he's waiting for me to give it to him. So I'm excited for him to see all his gifts. I was sad that it was so hot that he didn't get to. I got him, which I'm hoping is a good one. I got him a new harness. I don't know if it's what he's mixed with, but it's so hard to find a good harness for him. The one that we have now, he knows how to get out of, and he doesn't like. He's still a baby, even though he's 1, but he doesn't like loud noises, and he knows how. And all he has to do is run backwards, and if he squeezes his shoulders right, he can slip right out. So I've been trying to find one that fits him, that I can feel more comfortable going on longer walks with him. So I get paranoid that the wrong sound or something goes by, that he'll just run away. Yeah, I don't want to lose him. I can't lose my Mateo. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. If anybody needs anything, you can message me. We can set up a reading. Check out my page, like and follow. I put specials up almost every day. There's specials everywhere that you can find me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys later.